In a world where power defines destiny, one choice can decide life or death. Leo Gray has finally stepped into the Celestial Pavilion. A place where ancient techniques lie forgotten, waiting for a warrior bold enough to claim them. Two paths stand before him. One, graceful and calm like the breeze. The other, deadly, sharp, and merciless. In this chapter, Leo makes the most dangerous decision of his life. A single strike, for a single kill. Will his speed be enough? Or will this path consume him before he can rise? Collision. This is Chapter 7, 1/1 kill. Let the training begin. Cool breeze sword, quick and skillful, using this skill must be done with natural grace and elegance, fits people who have the sword spirit. Leo Gray's facial expression changed and he suddenly stared at this book. He was looking forward to carrying a sword and traveling around in all corners of the country helping people in need and shedding the blood of those with evil intentions. He was filled with gratitude for his second chance and a thirst for vengeance. Unable to describe his feelings, he was feeling quite happy, but he still had the impression that it wasn't exactly the skill that he needed or really wanted. Sword Unsheathing skill. Sword Unsheathing is a skill which kills at lightning speed, a fast one-hit kill, suitable for people who possess a sword spirit. Sword Unsheathing. Leo Gray stopped moving. It seemed that the use of that sword was different from that of other swords. Traditionally, what swordsmen liked the less was the moment of unsheathing a sword, because it is a critical moment during which a certain amount of time is lost and thus delays the moment when the attack can be carried out. Nevertheless, sword unsheathing was a skill made to kill people. Unsheathing the sword had killing for its sole purpose. The most powerful moment of that skill was unsheathing the sword and striking with one movement. If you missed once, you could only consider yourself defeated. Furthermore, sword unsheathing wasn't the same as other skills. It had only one level, one movement. Unsheathing the sword, killing people was the ultimate attainment, the highest achievement. One quick movement and the sword is showering in the blood of your enemies. I choose it. Leo Gray took the book, Sword Unsheathing, and then got ready to choose a body movement technique. After all, he had to ensure he would be able to kill in one hit at all times. If defeated, the only solution, assuming you could run fast enough, was to escape. Leaping onto roofs, vaulting over walls, was also something that could be useful, but that's something everyone dreams of, right? Leo Gray then chose another book called Moonlight Feather, which was an agility technique. Anyone who could master these skills could become so powerful that nobody would see them. In fact, nobody would see anything but your shadow and their own death. Gathering the books together, Leo Gray went to the old man to check them out. Sword Unsheathing, whispered the old man, and went on, young man, sword unsheathing, it's the first time that it is picked up by someone. Nonetheless, you need to know that if someone has already unsheathed their sword and you still haven't unsheathed yours, if your speed is slower than that of your opponent, the outcome is obvious, you are doomed. One can say that this skill is very powerful, but it requires a high level of achievement. You must be quicker than any opponent, and only then, you will be able to kill them in one hit. I understand. Leo Gray knew the elder was showing kindness in making him aware of the weakness. If someone were too slow to unsheath their sword, then killing in one hit would be impossible, and that meant putting yourself in a critical and dangerous situation. You clearly understand the implications, then that's a good thing. If you cannot successfully kill in one hit, Moonlight Feather is an excellent movement skill for escaping. The old man stopped talking and checked out Leo Gray's books. Furthermore, books borrowed from the Celestial Pavilion had to be returned within 1 month. Borrowing them for more than a month would influence other Celestial Path Sect members' training, as they would be unable to borrow them as well. Thank you, Elder, thank you for guiding me. Leo Gray picked up the books and politely thanked the old man, showing him gratitude. The old man smiled while nodding his head and handing over a flexible sword. You can use this sword as a belt because it is very soft. This sword is of no use here anyway, you can take it and have fun. Before Leo Gray could say thanks. Don't mention it, no need to thank me so many times. Go and train. the old man noticed that Leo Gray wanted to thank him again and waved goodbye to him. Leo Gray scratched his head not knowing what to say. He took a closer look at the sword. Sword unsheathing combined with wearing the sword as a belt would enable you to attack someone by surprise and kill them in one swift motion. Leo Gray nodded, smiled at the old man and then left. "It's been a long while since I've seen such an interesting young man," whispered the old man to himself. Immediately after that, the old man got back into his initial position staring at the horizon seemingly lost in thought. These days, young people were concerned with training to improve their actual strength, but more and more did it impulsively while forgetting and neglecting the traditional foundations of martial skills. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for the next episodes. Like and share.